Good morning. Just want to talk about this morning and how um, these people that keep on telling us over and over and over again on YouTube and pretty much everywhere that we are all connected and we are all one and we all come from source, and whether you like it or not, we're all connected, we're all one, we're all the same, and all this crap. No, we're not. And I do have empathy because I used to believe this briefly. Okay, I had to just kind of think my way through it and reason through it though, because I mean this is an old line, guys. This is, this is namaste. This is we are all one, and it sounds very nice and it sounds very pleasing to the ear. But the reality is that we might all be in the same situation. Now, we do have commonalities. We are all here dealing with a situation here on Earth. I call it the Matrix. Some call it hell. Some call it purgatory. Some call it a lot of things. So, yeah, we are all dealing with a similar situation for those of us that have inner essence that inside our bodies that are real and not some sort of computer program walking around with no soul or essence inside of them. A lot of people call those non-player characters. I definitely am not. We are all one connected with the non-player character computer program network, and I hope you are not as well. So I'm just going to show some slides here. A couple of videos ago, I was referring to the May Queen. And so this is an old religion, guys, where people are giving their sovereignty over to something outside of themselves. And they're giving their rights and they're praising and they're worshiping, either a god or a goddess, something that's in charge. And it can come in many, many forms. When it comes to queens and hive mind type of thinking, what easier place to look than looking at bees, like honeybees? You've got this we are all one hive mind process that runs through the bees, and you've got this queen that operates that hive mind. And so, no, I do not want to join your hive mind. I do not want to join your we are all one with the hive mind thought process, and I never will, because as a kid I did watch Star Trek, and I do remember what the Borg was trying to do, which was this black cube that would basically assimilate worlds and anything in its path to get stronger. And it had no care for your rights, your individual liberty or privacy, and its motto was to assimilate you, right? Assimilation, resistance is futile. You will be assimilated. That's pretty much all they said. They just talk like robots. And this Borg had a queen. And the Borg queen, she said things like, I am the beginning, the end, the one who is many. Well, isn't that just fine and fucking dandy? No thank you, right? It sounds a lot to me like I am the Alpha and the Omega. It sounds real similar, guys. And when you start looking into, the pattern of the Borg, which is science fiction, but, they're simulating new biological life as fast as possible, and that was that, right? It was just a nightmare. This slide's interesting here. We are the Borg. Lower your shields, disable your weapons, surrender your vessels. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. We will assimilate you. Resistance is futile. Fuck you. How about that? Now, what I want to talk about here is how this hive mind and this we are all one bullshit can relate to some of the symbols that we've been shoved down our throats and through religions and statues and all this kind of stuff through our whole life. So let's take a look at Lady Liberty. Now, are you gonna get your liberty by giving your rights over to a Lady Liberty that's the exact identical character of Lucifer? Look it up. Don't believe me. Just go online and look at all the coincidences between Lady Liberty, Lucifer, Semiramis, this goddess, this queen bee. Okay, and not only that, when you look into it even further, what you'll find is that Lady Liberty really is Venus, is really the bright morning star. And that's what Lucifer is. And it talks about this in the Bible, Isaiah 14:12. The bright morning star is Lucifer has fallen from the sky, who brought down other nations. Also, Revelation 22:16, Jesus is referred to as the root and offspring of David and the bright morning star. Well, why are both these characters being referred to the bright morning star? And what is the bright morning star? Well, like I said, the bright morning star, if you look in the sky, is Venus. Now, it is the bright morning star, and it's the evening star, so it plays during the light, and it plays during the dark. And it's two-faced, okay? So one of my original videos on this channel, I was commenting on Stranger Things. And in Stranger Things, the last season, there was this character named Vecna. Now, he also went by the name Henry. And what I did like about the show, there was problems with it, but what I did like about it was they put it right in front of our face that this two-faced character can play both sides. So the Vecna character was this grotesque-looking Satan character, but then the Henry character was this really nice blonde-haired guy who had these like 12 kids sitting at a Last Supper and was like trying to basically impress them and taking care of them in this like weird Garden of Eden type of realm. And it was pretty sick, but what the takeaway from it is that he was a sick, two-faced, good cop, bad cop character. And this is what you're going to get when you start giving your soul away to these entities. You're not going to get, if it's showing you the kind Jesus face, just beware. Because you're dealing with two-faced. You're dealing with the same entity that's playing both sides. And so if you want individual sovereignty, the only way you're going to get it is to empower yourself. Liberty is the sovereignty of the individual. Liberty is not giving yourself away to some source outside yourself, saying that it's this light bearer, it's this angel of light that comes in peace and wants your prayers and wants your worship and things like this. As soon as you start praying and worshiping anything outside yourself, I just want to let you know you have now transferred over from being a sovereign, empowered individual to being a hive-minded, possibly connecting with the source, and you are under assimilation. You are being assimilated. If this video I just made helps wake up one person from being assimilated, then I feel good about it. Have a good day.